It's time.
We're a tribe of warriors. In ancient times, we were responsible for patrolling and defending all of Natlan.
So Ochcon's still managing to sow discord, even after all these years.
If you want to resolve a conflict through dialogue, sometimes you need a third-party facilitator. At this time and place, I'll bet the easiest person to find is...
His spirit has gotten lost and can't find its way.
Okay, so you guys know how Chasca's like a problem solver, like or a fucking, I don't know what the fuck they call her, but like that's her thing, right? I wonder if Peacekeeper, yeah, sure, whatever her title is. I wonder if she does it successfully because she's a very good orator, or if it's because her very presence, because she's so powerful, forces people to shut the fuck up and listen. I wonder which way they're gonna go with it. If they go for the former, I really sure hope they actually show it properly. If they go for the latter, I mean, it's easier to execute. So that's that like I'd be okay with that, sure.
Be able to help.
Be free.
Take me up.
Okay, by the way, okay, I want to make it very clear, okay? This implies that Chasca can use E and won't have to move, and it'll be enough to dodge Kenki. Okay, because look at this.
Be free.
Take me up.
She just used E. She didn't actually move upwards, and this attack is incoming. And surely they wouldn't show something where she's about to get hit, right? We'll test it on release. Remind me to test it.
It seems so liberating.
Yeah, and Chasca's fierce when she's in the zone. In the night soul. Yeah, and Chasca's fierce when she's in the zone. In the night soul.
No shot, that's the fucking gameplay clip that makes it into the official live stream. There's no fucking shot. There's no shot. There is actually no shot.
Yeah.
Oh no, dude. What the fuck is a sleep timer? Dude, what is this? Custom speed? I can't click on 0.25. Whatever. Custom it is. Custom 0.25.
And Chasca's fierce when she's in the zone. In the Night Soul's Blessing state, Chasca's normal attack changed the rules. Then maybe there wouldn't be any wingless to begin with. Now, whether that's the right path is...
Wait, isn't that actually an interesting premise for a quest? Wait, isn't that actually a really interesting premise for a quest? You guys remember how much I complained about the way they handled the themes with Capitano, of it being like tradition versus efficiency or whatever, and then they just said, well, whatever, who the fuck cares? Let's just have both work and have a magic solution. And I didn't like that. Well, now it's tradition versus technological advancement. If a tradition emerged from a circumstance that made some people have less power, what happens when a technological advancement bridges that gap of power? What happens to that tradition? That's an interesting premise for a story. Very interesting. I'm optimistic for Chasca's quest. Fingers crossed, chat.
For us to discover. Chasca will also be there to help us find the answer. So, be sure to check out...
It's gonna be a magic solution again, as it always is. Abandon hope. I won't. I'm a bright-eyed, optimistic, happy-go-lucky kind of guy. Alright? I will not discard my hope for the future. I believe in Genshin Impact.
So you need to pair him with the right characters if you want him to gain Night Soul points, enter the Night Soul's blessing state, and trigger the effect.
Exactly. Though I should mention that Ororon doesn't need to be on the field to trigger the hypersense effect.
Wait, he can trigger even while he's off-field? That sounds really useful.
Totally. His
An
elemental
off-field
burst
ability?
provides a convenient way to deal damage and support your
Unforeseen!
party. Ororon performs an ancient reach roll
Never
with his
before
burst
have we had
to
an
summon a
off-field ability.
supersonic Oculus, which taunts nearby enemies to draw them in. Once
This is a very important companion who will help us explore Ochkanetland. His name is Kokoi. As for his power, well, why don't you take a guess?
Okay, is he
Holy.
our moral support? Maybe he could make a cute
I already
noise
have a
every now and
plushie
then
for
to
this
cheer us
upcoming
up.
character. That's crazy.
Let's not put our Tapetlasaur friend out of a job. Little one works really hard.
Okay, then I've got nothing.
Remember how I mentioned that Ochkanetland
AI generated Dori.
is heavily corroded by the
Yeah.
Abyss? Well, that's where Kokoi can distort their appearance to mimic powerful enemies. High-level monsters such as the Tenebrous Papilla can mimic even
Yeah, this shit in Abyss, by the way, is gonna be, like, actually... What's the worst disease? Chlamydia. Ligma. True. True. No, like, what's a disease that's, like, particularly brutal? Leprosy? Leprosy's not even that bad. It's bad if it goes untreated for a long time, but it's... Born in Venezuela. Okay, that's kind of mean, man. That's a little fucked up. What's the most like aggressive of the poxes? Is it smallpox? No, it doesn't convey what this boss is. What's the which was the deadliest plague in history? Was it the Black Plague? Bubonic Plague? Communist? Anyways, this boss is the bubonic plague of Genshin bosses, okay? Tenebrous is like
high-level
a synonym for dark, which is relatively close to black. Papilla starts with the same letter as plague. They're even hinting at it. You know? They're even hinting at it.
If these
Yeah, Chasca fucking shreds this shit. Because she has a fucking 6-hit attack that is all Night Soul.
monsters continue
So
to
it fucking
evolve.
shreds the
Yeah.
shield.
Okay, that was a lot of information to
Yeah,
take in
Kenichi
at
will shred
once.
it as well.
But before we take our first break from Chasca and Lenny,
Alright, that's actually so good for the weapon banner, man. How good is this on Linny? You won't get the 24% attack, but if you're playing Shalon and Farina, you will get the 48% charge attack bonus. So it's probably pretty decent. So whether you're going for Linny's weapon or Chasca's weapon, if you lose a 50-50, you still get a really good stat stick. That's sick. How about Linny's weapon on Chasca? Linny's weapon is like as good of a 5-star stat stick as it gets before signature for Chasca. It's about as good as Aqua.
is for Zhongli and New Villette.
This is interesting. Neuvillette rerun. Is this a second rerun? Holy. 3 Neuvillette runs, still no Shenhe? That's fucked up, dude. I wonder what weapon is gonna be on the banner for Zhongli. I wonder if it's gonna be Vortex. If it's Vortex, yeah, rib bozos. It's gonna be a shit weapon banner for people who want Neuvillette's weapon. Wait, have I seen this sword? What does it do? Oh yeah, I have seen it. It looks different on the full sprite. I guess it's because it's pointy, but you don't see the point here. But yeah, this is really good if you proc the passive.
Anime
Wait, that's an insane change. What the fuck? Wait, that's an amazing change.
Nations for
That's
crafting
so good.
materials, forging